Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm back on again. I am going to be taking the weekend off, and I most definitely do want you guys to book in a personal reading if you feel drawn. I have so many messages that want to come out and through, and trying to find the words is there's just so many. Okay, it's kind of like there's just a lot of messages, guys. So we're going to tap into a higher stage of consciousness. Okay, and I think we're going to have a divine conversation between the counterparts, because communication feels as if it's a little bit of a strain at the moment. So my ears have gone blocked. It's a good sign. It's 1414, another good sign. Temperance with temperance. I'm going to use the Lover's Oracle. Why? Because the little cards, you know, like you get your Joker cards, your Joker, okay, cards in a playing deck of cards. Well, there were some instructions. I don't know where they are, but I do remember what they said. And it was to pull one of these cards, and with your lover, try and find a meaning behind. What do you think the card means? So we're going to do that. I'm going to use the whole deck of the Rider-Waite. So the reading will be over when the cards are ruled out. I think we're going to have 3 cards each, and this is how we're going to do it. I've also got the affirmators out to see what we're really thinking, what we're really affirming, and I feel like we're going to ask some questions. Okay, so let's just go with the flow. Let's give these cards a shuffle. I'm going to pull 3 cards, which will be the question, and then the other counterpart will answer. We'll start with the Divine Masculine. You go first. What's your question? Okay. We're not going with them first. Let's start with these Lover's Oracle then, and let's have a look at the message that we shall ponder over. The statement, not so much the message. Divine Masculine, I'm going to pull you 3 cards. What do you want to talk about to the Divine Feminine? What do you want to know? Love is an angel disguised as lust. Funny. Okay, love is an angel disguised as lush. As lush. As lust. Oh my goodness, we're having this passionate energy come through. Okay, let's have 3 cards then. Come on. Love is an angel disguised as lust. What does that mean? Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. Okay, Divine Masculine, I need 3 cards, please. That's where we're starting. I'm not going to shuffle anymore. I'm just going to pull 3 cards. 2 of Pentacles. How do you balance this out? Lust, love, an angel. Are you an angel? Are you a devil? This is what the Divine Masculine. Am I just stupid? Am I an idiot? Why am I not getting this? Love is an angel disguised as lust. Next card. Hangman. Okay. So we're trying to work this one out. Me as well. And the guards are up. Okay. How is the Divine Feminine going to respond to this? Love is an angel disguised as lust. So he's lusting over you. You are his angel. Is it love? Is it lust? Is it just sexual desire? I mean, what does all this mean? Because the masculine needs to balance. He needs the answer. What does all this mean? Okay. Guards are up. He's not budging until he knows this answer. Well, let's see what the affirmator is first. Before we get a response from the Divine Feminine. Vitality. Interesting. I've just uploaded Study Time, which is all about health. That one will be worth a watch. Vitality. Positive thinking. Positive thoughts. Okay. because this starts off with I am healthy and vital and strong, and it's like, but what is this, all this lusting about? I am healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. So this is a blocking. What are you blocking here, Divine Masculine? You're feeling very healthy. You're feeling vital. And then this lust comes in. So you're in a good space. You're feeling healthy. You may have sorted out your mental attitude, but now this has come in. It's got you thinking. Not negative though. It's not negative. It's like you're at a standstill. You're wanting to know the answer to this. What is this? Is it lust? Is it love? Okay. And it's vital that he knows this information, as it's detrimental to his health not knowing. Divine Feminine, let's answer. Lover's Oracle. Okay, this is your answer, Divine Masculine, from the Divine Feminine. Love changes everything. Days are longer. Words wean more. You got to wean the words out. Words mean more. Joy is more intense. Pain is deeper. Love can turn your world around, and that world will last forever. There's your response, Divine Masculine. I'll get you more. Love changes everything. Love changes everything. Okay. Climb me Fisher. Climb me Fisher. Cry me a river. Okay. Love changes everything. Days are longer, words mean more, joy is more intense, pain is deeper. Love can turn your world around, and that world will last forever. Okay, Divine Masculine, there's your response. Let me get some more. 3 cards, Divine Feminine. It's nice. It's about achieving your full potential, Divine Masculine. Look at this. You feel so... the Divine Feminine saying to you, look at you. How accomplished you are. It's like you're the leader of your own pack. You're very strong. You are vital. You're a vital part in this purpose. You're a vital part in this purpose, Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine wants you to know. She recognises you and she can see your growth. Next card, I was going to shuffle. Okay. This is about you believing in yourself. Look, you're looking at your own worth here. Even the horse is looking at you. As if to say, come on. It's like you've got the vitality card here. You're a warrior. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield, and I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. Champ. Who's the champ? Divine Masculine, you need to recognise this within yourself. It's a surrender card. You're not like everyone else. You're the champion. Okay. We are the champions, my friends. What will we do? And we'll keep on fighting till the end. Boom, 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 boom. You need to keep fighting till the end, Divine Masculine. Okay, let's get an affirmator from the Divine Feminine. We are the champions. We are the champions. There's no time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. Impermanence. Keep on fighting till the end, Divine Masculine. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. So the Divine Feminine, she's adopted the ebb and flow of life. Okay, it's more you that's having doubt with your self-worth. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity. You have the same opportunity to flow through life as the Divine Feminine is choosing to, is adopting to. Okay, that's that then, Divine Masculine. Straighten up your picture frames. Okay. It's all good. That's what you need to tell yourself. It's all good. I've also just shared a Louise Hay tips and pointers, top 10 tips from Louise Hay, and she's the founder of Hay House. And it's all about, our thoughts, positive mental attitude. So, and loving yourself, looking in the mirror and saying, I love you, and really meaning it. Lots of people can't do that, look in the mirror and adore themselves. That's what you need to do. Divine Feminines, would you like to ask the Divine Masculines a question? Maybe two. Greedy. Once you've got the opportunity, there's no stopping you, is there? Okay, Divine Feminine would like to ask or say to the Divine Masculine that love is perfect even when we are not. And where there is love, there is life. Oh, that's lovely. Divine Masculine, love is perfect even when we are not. And neither you nor the Divine Feminine are perfect, but you're kind of perfect in each other's eyes. Okay. Where there is love, there is life. And you deserve to live your life to your fullest potential. Okay. Oh, we shuffled them. Let's stop there. Divine Feminine. The Star. The Divine Feminine is feeling very accomplished. She sees her own position, place within this connection. Okay, she's balanced. Where there is love, there is life. So the creativity, the inspiration of the Divine Feminine, she has hope. That's a hope card, the Star. All your wishes, hopes that all your wishes will come true. That's what she hopes for you, Divine Masculine, that all, regardless, okay, all your wishes come true. Why? Because you deserve them. The Magician's here. So the universe is most definitely stepping in. It's a bit like when the Divine Feminine said that love changes everything. Days are longer, words mean more, joy is more intense, pain is deeper. Love can turn your world around, and that world will last forever. Where there is love, there is life. Okay. Magician with time for you to make a decision. Divine Masculine. I wanna fall from the stars straight into your arms. And the Divine Feminine's under that cup there, hidden under a blanket, a sheet. Okay, you can see her arms are open, waiting. So it is decision time, Divine Masculine. You're going to find life where there's love. Where is there love? Love's within. That's what the Divine Feminine's saying to you. Where will you find that love? Within. Let's get an affirmator from the Divine Feminines. Was that really a question, Divine Feminine, or was she just telling the Divine Masculine? I think the main message is love is perfect even when we are not. Get centered. Okay, really is, I want to say you really are allowing the Divine Masculine to feel your centeredness. Okay, it's nice. When it gets to be too much, this is what the Divine Feminine does. When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my centre. In my centre, I have the wisdom and tranquility of, and you've got to add in your favourite animal, holding a magical item, floating through space on a piece of furniture. And we've had this card come up many times, so most of the Divine Feminines have like words for these gaps, and I will read you mine. That's how you get centered when lots is going, come on Lucy, will it come out? When lots is going on around you. Impermanence, life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. Well, how do you do it? Divine Feminine's showing you here. When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my centre. In my centre, I have the wisdom and tranquility of a unicorn, holding a magic wand, floating through space on a ironing board. Okay, my choices. How to bring ourselves back to centre. Divine Masculine, what do you want to say in response to that? Love has no limits and has no regrets. This is true. Okay, so you're kind of getting, you're getting the gist of it. Okay. Yeah, love has no limits and has no regrets. No regrets. It was all meant to be. Okay, the ebb and flow of life. Okay, so love has always been. It's always been there. It's just been locked up inside of you, waiting to come out. Temperance. Okay. So, like I said, I feel like you're getting the gist of it now. Okay, balanced. Now you've kind of got some top tips here on how to balance yourself. So life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. And as I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity. Oh, we're shuffling. Okay, that's cool. The Chariot. This is about the masculine. He needs to have the willpower. This is his response. He needs to be strong, determined, divinely prompted. So he's needing to know. You'll find that when you become centered, Divine Masculine. Yeah. Okay. So love has no limits and has no regrets, and we're talking a lot about the Divine Masculine becoming centered here. Balanced in the masculine feminine energy. Once you're balanced in temperance, you can walk up that path and claim your crown. Okay, the Chariot is the card of movement. So you will have this urge, just this push. You'll just know what to do. King of Pentacles, you're really stable here. So yes, that's the gist of it all. You will know. Okay, you'll know when you're feeling balanced. And let's get an affirmator. Generosity. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. Giving and receiving here. I know there is more than enough to go around, and that the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. Okay. So I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and that the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person in a stadium who doesn't do the wave. Spot on. You're going to look like a bit of a muppet. No, you're not. You're not, but it's just like there's a collective of Divine Masculines waking up, so yes, you will be left behind. Okay, giving and receiving. You have a lot to give, Divine Masculine, and you've been receiving a lot of downloads, information, hints and tips. Okay, would you like to ask another question to the Divine Feminine? Seriously, I'm not sure if we're going to get through that whole deck. These are coming out a little bit longer. It's okay. It's okay. Just one card, Divine Masculine. Okay, in true love, you want what is best for the other person. Yes, and the Divine Feminine wants you to be an ultimate success, just as she has plans to be. So, yeah, in true love, you want what is best for the other person. In romantic love, you only want the other person. So you're doubting this true love and looking at it as being a sexual release, a fantasy. So in true love, you want what is best for the other person, and in romantic love, you only want the other person. And this is cause of concern for you. Let's find out more. Just taken from the top, straight from the top. The legacy. That's exactly what it feels like. You're both desiring it. You're both wanting each other to be the best version that they can be for themselves. And the key is you're actually doing it for each other, because that's how you will propel each other. Because we have the legacy. This is both of yours to share. So you both want the best for each other, and it feels like Divine Masculine, you're not feeling that you're part of that equation. So you're wanting the best for the Divine Feminine. She's wanting the best for you, and she knows that she can help to provide that. That's the kind of difference. She sees her part in this, and you need to see yours. So in true love, you want what is best for the other person, and in romantic love, you only want the other person. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, it's being offered. The universe is offering this to both of you. You just need to understand a few more things. It's being offered. Off to the promised land. I wanted to call it the forbidden land. No, it's the promised land. Ten of Pentacles, a legacy, and then it's being offered. Seeing as this is you, Divine Masculine, this is like you wanting your Divine Feminine to be the greatest. She's wanting the same for you. Now what? How do you bring this together then? Because this is waiting for the harvest. How does this occur? Magically? With an urge? With a prompt? With a knowing? You won't even be able to progress any further without knowing. It's like knowing without knowing. Otherwise you won't have that desire behind you to follow it through. So you will know. Let's look at your affirmator. Just as the Divine Feminine knows, she just knows. How do you know? Just know. I can't tell you how I know, I just know. It's called faith, trust, belief. And it's the desire for it as well. Okay, let's have a look at your affirmator, Divine Masculine Sanctuary. Good for you. It seems you've earned some time away from the chaos of life. It could be as small as a bubble bath or as big as a trip. Or maybe it's a small trip to a big bubble bath, or a normal sized trip to a tiny bubble bath, or maybe you tripped and fell in someone's bath. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. Just pick your favourite sanctuary and unplug for a bit, especially if a bath is involved. Take a bath. You guys take showers like way too much, and not as many baths, okay? Take a sea salt bath with some aromatherapy oil in it and see what comes through. Take a bath. It's a bonus card, Divine Masculine. Okay. Take a bath. Chill out. It will come to you. You're thinking too much, working too hard and trying to find the answer. It will come. You're not asking the right question. Okay, you're not asking the right question. Shall we see how the Divine Feminine would like to respond to this? Get centered is all I can say. Get centered, Divine Masculine. Okay, the Divine Feminine, all the ears really rang. They've gone, they're going. Love will die if held too tightly. Love will fly if held too lightly. You have to find the balance, Divine Masculine. You can't hold on to it like this desire and craving. I need to have it. I need it. I need it. I need it. And the Divine knows what your needs are, and they will deliver. So relax, surrender. Because if you hold on to this obsessional desire, this lust, it could suffocate the connection. Okay? But if you hold on to this love too lightly and you don't take it serious, it will fly away. So love will die if held too tightly. Love will fly if held too lightly. And I spoke today in the collective reading about the fingertips being like really light. Okay. You got to grab it. It's yours. It's your gift to grab, Divine Masculine. I mean, don't grab it too tightly, okay? But it's like, you know, when you give someone a handshake, you can tell a lot from someone's handshake, whether they're a sloppy fish or whether they're a real confident person. So it's a bit like that. No one likes a sloppy handshake. There's no confidence behind it. And that's why the Chariot's here. That will give you the willpower and the confidence. Okay. Take charge. You're the Divine Masculine. You're the King of Pentacles. Stop doubting what you know you should be doing. Okay. Love will die if held too tightly. Love will fly if held too lightly. In comes the offer. Okay. Nice, stable. Good posture there. It's like it's very graciously coming in. It's a nice, graceful energy. And your wings? You've got wings on your helmet, which are kind of like your antennae. They will direct you. Oh, wow, nice. 2 nights. 2 nights in a row? So, yeah, not just a one-night stand. This is like forever. It would change your life around forever. So you may have in the past been able to handle this in like kind of small amounts, okay? What happens when it's yours to handle like forever? Because it's yours to handle, Divine Masculine. It's your Divine Feminine. She's yours to handle. She doesn't want to handle you. It's very much about you needing to take charge. Knight of Cups. Okay, romantic offer. Knight of Pentacles, long-term romantic offer of love and security, safety, and your survival for some reason is at hand with the vitality. So you're doing this for your own sound health. One more card. Where you come into? The Divine Feminine, the Empress. Okay. So that's the answer from the Divine Feminine. A stable love offer that comes in, and it's done graciously, okay, with respect and honour. It's long-term. Okay, so you have long-term vision here for the pair of you, and you make this offer to the Divine Feminine, who is very much centred. Let's just say that. Let's get the affirmator. Okay, we'll have that one then. Inspiration. She is your inspiration. There is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech voiced by James L. Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. Well done you, Divine Masculine. I feel like you're going to take a bath, you're going to know what to say, and you're going to make the call. Because you're aware that if you don't do something with this love, you're either going to suffocate it, and it feels like suffocate yourself. It's like you suffocate all the life out of you, the potential. Or you don't go and grab it and actually get a hold of it, and it ends up flying away and you lose your opportunity. The voice inside your head, I believe, is the Divine Feminine, or it's a divine, but you might be able to hear your Divine Feminine talking to you in your mind, the telepathy coming through here. Your Divine Feminine will guide you through this via telepathy. Of course, if she picks up any concerns, she will receive messages, feel your concerns, and do I say that she'll be rectifying them? I suppose it's a bit like this. Ask your questions and see what comes through in your mind, like it's speaking through you. Okay, you want to trust those. They should be good thoughts. Should be no negativity in there. Any negativity slips in, that's not the divine, that's you. Okay. Oh, shall we get another one? Whose turn is it? Divine Feminine. What would you like to ask the Divine Masculine? Or say to the Divine Masculine? It's nearly 1444. Call in all light workers. What are you going to tell him? It doesn't really feel much as if you want to know much. Divine Feminine. It feels like you just want to reassure the Divine Masculine that he's on the right path and go and take a bath. You're on the right path, so go and take a bath. The strongest emotion is expressed in silence. It means a lot. The silence means a lot. You know that things are going on. People go silent, retreat into hermitage. They've got a lot on their mind. So the strongest emotion is often expressed in silence. Now this feels very much like an understanding energy, as in if you have been ghosted in the past, or if your counterpart hasn't reached out and spoken to you in such a long time and you're not sure what's going on. And it's because there's a lot going on. The emotions are growing stronger. It feels like the more time that you spend in silence, then the emotion grows stronger. And you've got to remember that days feel longer. It doesn't say days feel longer, it says days are longer, and words mean more. Joy is more intense, but pain is deeper. It's when you're going to get your flash of inspiration, Divine Masculine, to tap into that silenceness. You will have inspiration come through. This is an offer from the universe. It's your passionate offer that's coming in your moments of silence. I just need to get up and get this card, which is the Four of Wands, the connection between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. It was in reverse. So you're going to know what to do about this connection in your moments of silence. The strongest emotion is often expressed in silence. The opportunities coming in for you from the divine in your moments of silence, and you're going to understand what you're needing to do with this connection, because it's a little bit upside down at the moment. Let's get this top card. King of Cups. Okay. This is like where you're wanting to take it, the seriousness of it. He does have a ring on his finger here. It's not on his wedding hand or band. It's not a wedding band. Well, it might be a wedding band, but it's not on a wedding finger. So very serious here, being centered in love. Let's get you an affirmator. Your face looks really serious here, Divine Masculine. It's like you're going to have a really good look at this, because this does need to be dealt with. It's going to affect your health otherwise. And that's because you have conflicting thoughts. You have conflicting thoughts regarding your faults. Love is perfect, even when we are not. Oh, belly's rumbling. It's okay. Ideal partnership. So it's a real it's a big decision, Divine Masculine, whether or not this is the ideal partnership. I am a rare and precious find. Like, I can read the card without looking at the words. Seriously, not that clever. I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free-flowing. It will be easy. It shouldn't be a struggle. Not to come to this, what's the word? Understanding. I deserve greatness because I am greatness, and to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rumi right now. Should we have a look and see what Rumi wants to say? We can do. I feel like we're going to end the reading soon. That's cool. Should we get a response from the Divine Masculine? I think this was the Feminine. Saying to the Divine Masculine, you're going to know when you've been paired with a match. It's going to be undeniable. Divine Feminine, let's answer the Divine Masculine here. Divine Masculine, sorry. Let's. What do you want to say to this? You want to get a Rumi? Yeah, I'll get a Rumi. True love is like a ghost who everyone talks about but few have seen. So you know this connection. Lots of people have talked about it, just not many people have seen it. Well, they're just about to. That's the whole point of our mission. It's to wake our world up with the power of love. True love is like a ghost who everyone talks about, but few have seen. You've seen it though, haven't you? Divine Masculine. You felt it. And there's not really much evidence, examples to base it on. Tarot cards. 1, 2, 3. Still causing you conflict because you haven't really come across it. Sit back and have a think about how many couples you know that are just like so perfect for each other. And it's, I mean, you normally look at them and you kind of, I don't want to say jealousy, envious, but we all kind of want that. We all know when we see a divine couple that should be together. Okay, so have a think. There isn't many. There isn't many that I can think of that I know that are existing in the physical. Okay, it's like a ghost, but it does exist. And I want to say, because it's like a ghost, you need to tap in to spirituality to really be able to experience the full extent of love. So we still have this conflict with love because it's not seen that often. Well, maybe it should be seen. And we know that. What a waste. Where there is love, there is life. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Divine Feminine here, making her your wife. Where there is love, there is life, and that is where you will find your wife. I love it. So poetic today, Lucy. I know. Let's get an affirmator. And I'm nowhere near done the whole of that deck. Engagement. Okay. Divine Masculine, are you going to try and engage a bit more today? Because this is your response. You're going to have to deal with it. Okay, have to deal with the deal. Today, I make the conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs and maybe walk around barefoot for a while. That will get you grounded. If I'm not inside a 7-Eleven. At the very least, I'll have a day that's slightly more interesting than average. And at the most, I'll have a startling epiphany or make a friend who will change my life forever. No pressure, Divine Masculine. But I do believe you're going to have an epiphany. Who's your best friend? Who's your best buddy? Who's your best lover? Okay. Engagement, Divine Masculine. Picnic blankets here. An octopus and a shark. Got to keep your hands to yourself. It's like, that's what this lust is. Worrying about whether or not you can keep your hands to yourself. Okay. Well, that really means a couple of things. Like you feel like you can't keep your hands off of your Divine Feminine, but also you've got to make sure that it is only your Divine Feminine that you want to have your hands on. So you've got to be certain and sure. This is a long-term engagement, commitment. Okay. No wavering on what you think you know and don't know. Be careful of the sharks. I'm singing, I hear thunder, hark don't you. Why would I sing that? Pitter-patter raindrops, I'm wet through, so are you. Okay. Shall we paraphrase Rumi? Why not? Passion for purpose. That's what all this passion is. It needs to be transmuted kind of away from the sexual tendency that comes with passion and transmuted into creativity. It's the same energy. You have a passion for purpose. Both of you have a passion for purpose. And you're both wishing for each other to be fulfilled, accomplished and admired. Passion for purpose. Your purpose is each other. But you have to have this definiteness of purpose, this passion, beforehand. Let's read this. Love, like life, flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. Say nothing. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Do you yearn to find your way, to fulfill your divine destiny, to know the purpose for your presence within this sacred body of the Earth Mother? Your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred task for this lifetime. Your heart wants to know why you were born, for what purpose. You must know that the answer to these questions is love. You must know this, it says. You must know that the answer to these questions is love. Okay, belly. Shh. I bring you your answer straight from the heart of the universe. Be wild within your passion. Do that which stirs your soul, even when it makes you uncomfortable. Especially then. And speaking about that yesterday, about whenever you feel uncomfortable, you best get comfortable in it. Okay, that's the whole purpose of it. So that you don't ever feel uncomfortable within this world and within yourself. Do that which stirs your soul, even when it makes you uncomfortable, especially then. For what is being truly alive if not a decision to be open instead of resistant? To be wild rather than comfortable, so that at any moment we will be ready for the invitation of the Divine Beloved to come closer. I call to you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that the heart knows, the you that cannot deny life. To that you, I ask this question. What stirs the passions of your nature? Do that. Be that. As we grow on the spiritual path, so too does our ability to serve life, to serve love, to honour humanity and to offer a contribution that is unique to us, that could only flow in this particular way through the quality of our own soul light. Every light holds its own beauty, and every light has a particular task to fulfill on the divine path of life. To help us remember this, lest we get too easily distracted by the pain and stress that happens in life, we were given an inbuilt reminder. That reminder is our passion. We may think that passion is not particularly practical. We may feel fearful that with passion there are no guarantees of success, or that we may even be throwing away a stable and secure life to pursue our passion. These are the fears of many a modern society, yet they are so misplaced. Life supports all beings based on their true nature. The birds are given air in which to fly, and fish are given water in which to swim. Plants are given light of the open plains, or darkness of the damp rainforest, depending on their needs for growth. Different flowers flourish in different environments. Bees have wings that are very small, but powerful enough to move with such speed and rotation that their heavy bodies can fly. Each aspect of creation is given what it requires. Each aspect of creation is given what it requires so it may become what it is meant to be, for its unique destiny to be fulfilled. So it is with humanity. Each one of us has something in our hearts that means something to us. It is irrelevant whether it seems practical or a recipe for success or not. We are simply meant to be what we are, to serve life faithfully from a place of honouring the truth of our nature, that which we genuinely feel passionate about, and to allow for life to naturally support growth according to our genuine nature. Where we get into difficulty is not in bringing our genuine passions to life, for life supports this, but in learning to let go of attachment as to how that happens. We can struggle to free ourselves of the expectation we have to be something we are not. The divine path of love asks us to become conscious of and then unlearn the play acting of attempting to be a false self, so that we may learn to simply love and accept our real self. We may even have a struggle on our hands to remember who our real self actually is for a time. Fortunately, there is pleasure in the journey of returning to passion that can make the process of self-discovery a sweet one. But we must be brave. Even in the sweetness of that journey back to the real self, we must dare to believe that we are not broken, that we are not inadequate. Excuse me. Throat chakra, blocking up here. I feel like I've got a masculine voice coming through. Okay. My throat chakra is blocked. Oh, it's clearing. It said yesterday in yesterday's reading that a masculine voice would just be kind of like appearing. Oh, great, fun. Who am I going to be morphing into? Okay. But we must be brave, even in the sweetness of that journey back to the real self. We must dare to believe that we are not broken, that we are not inadequate or better off to be like some other person or some other person's view of how they think we should be. We must be brave enough not to believe in the layers of guilt and shame. We must be bold enough not to fear our passion. As we dive deep within and explore what really makes us tick, what makes us feel alive, we must be open, curious, and non-judgmental. That may be a subtle journey at first. We may feel as though we are looking in the dark, wondering if we will ever catch a glimpse of the light of passionate meaning we hope to find. That passionate purpose may at first be barely recognisable amongst all the should, cannot, or must do of our lives. As we stay true to the path, however, that light will become unmistakably clear. Our passion will reveal itself to us as essential as our breath. We would feel as though we were not alive without it. I felt that with the suffocation here. It would seem so... Okay, I've just skipped a couple of sentences. Let's go back. That passionate purpose may at first be barely recognisable amongst all the should, cannot, or must do of our lives. As we stay true to the path, however, that light will become unmistakably clear. Our passion will reveal itself to us as essential as our breath. We would feel as though we were not alive without it. How could we have missed it all those years, perhaps all those lifetimes? It would seem so obvious then, burning so clear in our hearts, that it cannot be more obvious, that we simply must live this desire, this passion, this purpose, or else spiritually perish into a shriveled up shell of a person, denying of life itself. No, that shall not be. Passion must and shall prevail. This oracle comes to you with guidance. You are being initiated more deeply into your life purpose. Your passion will reveal itself to you with more depth, nuance, and beauty than ever before. If parts of your life are dissembling or do not seem to be working out as you have planned, these are symptoms of this passionate revelation. Be curious and open to what presents itself in the wake of the falling away. Be ready for the journey within now. You are strong enough to leave behind the need for external validation whilst you learn to validate yourself. In time, soon enough in fact, you shall reveal your innermost beauty and be witnessed and received, acknowledged for your innate value, purpose, and divinity. But for now, sweet beloved, dive deep, be defiant and determined to honour your heart so your deep passion may be witnessed by you and eventually, naturally, make its way into sacred expression in the world. If you have recently discovered a new talent or purpose, I was going to say person. If you have recently discovered a new talent or purpose, or have been dreaming some big dreams, this oracle comes to you with guidance and confirmation. You are excited. Follow that excitement. Let it lead you into your own heart truth and onto an ever more passionate path of purposeful living. Oh, that's beauty. That's beauty. That's beauty. That's the beauty of it. Okay. Sacred honouring ritual. Let's do this and then I'm going to leave you guys. Like, not forever. I'm always with you. Oh, sit with one hand at your belly and one hand at your heart. Say the following aloud. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, brother of my soul, guardian of my heart, help me witness, receive and express the divine depths of my passionate purpose. With merciful grace, help me know my life purpose and fulfill my unique divine destiny this lifetime. May I be gifted with the ability to consciously recognise the guiding hand of love on my journey, that I may serve that same hand through passionate and purposeful existence, surrendered into the greater passionate purpose of the universal heart. So be it. Sit quietly and imagine or intend that energy from the universal heart of love is flowing in through the back of your heart now and circulating between your belly and your heart. Any excess or old energy flows out through the back of your heart as a beautiful energy of love. Okay. Any excess or old energy flows out through the back of your heart as a beautiful energy of love streams into your being. Stay with this gentle process for as long as feels right for you. You may feel emotion, sexual energy, or nothing much at all. Whatever happens or does not appear to happen is perfect for you at this time. Trust. Let it be. Beautiful reading. I'm so pleased that I've done this. Okay, guys, book yourself in your personal readings this weekend. Details are in the description box. And I will catch up with you guys soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.